the last session, we learnt about alligator cracking and bleeding. In this session, we will continue with various pavement distresses. Next pavement distress is block cracking. It is an interconnected cracks. Block cracking is interconnected cracks that divide the pavement into rectangular pieces. Blocks range in size approximately 1 square feet to 100 square feet. Larger blocks are generally classified as longitudinal and transverse cracking. Block cracking normally occurs over a large portion of pavement, but also sometimes will occur only in non-traffic area. Now, let us see problem associated with the pavement distress. It allows moisture infiltration and causes roughness. Possible causes of this pavement distress. Possible causes of this pavement distress is that HMA bituminous. Possible causes of this pavement distress is that hot mix asphalt shrinkage and daily temperature cycling, typically caused by an inability of asphalt binder to expand and contract with temperature cycles because of asphalt binder aging and poor choice of asphalt binder in the design mix. Let us see repair mechanism for this kind of defect. Strategies depend upon the severity and extent of block cracking. Low severity cracks, that is less than half an inch wide, crack seal to prevent entry of moisture into subgrade through the cracks. Secondly, further leveling of crack edges. Hot mix asphalt can provide years of satisfactory services after developing small cracks. If looks are important or crack is extensive, a slurry seal can be placed over the sealed cracks. For high severity cracks, that is greater than a half inch wide cracks, remove and replace the cracked pavement layer with an overlay. Let us now come to corrugation and shoving. It is a form of plastic movement typified by ripples, that is corrugation, or an abrupt wave, that is shoving across pavement surface. The distortion is perpendicular to the traffic direction. It usually occurs at points where traffic starts and stops or areas where hot mix asphalt abuts a rigid object. Problem associated with this defect is that it causes pavement roughness. It is usually caused by traffic action combined with an unstable bituminous layer caused by mix contamination, poor mix design, or poor bituminous mix manufacturing, or lack of aeration of liquid asphalt emulsion. It can also be caused by excessive moisture in the subgrade. Coming down to repair mechanism, a heavily corrugated or shoved pavement should be investigated to determine the root cause of failure. Repair strategies generally fall into two categories. For small localized areas of corrugation or shoving, remove the distorted pavement and patch. For large corrugated and shoved areas indicative of general HMA failure, remove the damaged pavement and overlay. Coming down to next defect, depression. Depression is characterized by localized pavement surface areas with slightly lower elevations than the surrounding pavement. Depressions are very noticeable after a rain when they fill with water. Problems associated are roughness. Depression filled with substantial water can cause vehicle hydroplaning. Various causes for this distress are subgrade settlement resulting from inadequate compaction during construction. One of the main reasons for this pavement distress is subgrade settlement resulting from inadequate compaction during construction. Let us now see repair methodology. By definition, depressions are small localized areas. A pavement depression should be investigated to determine the root cause of failure. Depression should be repaired by removing the affected pavement, then digging out and replacing the area of poor subgrade. Patch over the repaired subgrade. Gentlemen, coming to next pavement distress, that is joint reflection cracking. It is characterized by cracks in flexible overlay of a rigid pavement. The cracks occur directly over the underlying rigid pavement joints. Joint reflection cracking does not include reflection of cracks that occur away from an underlying joint or from any other type of base. Problem associated with this are, it allows moisture infiltration and also increases roughness of pavement surface. Possible causes for this defect is movement of the rigid pavement slab beneath the hot mix asphalt surface because of thermal and moisture changes. Generally, they are not load initiated. However, loading can hasten deterioration. Now, let us see various strategies to repair this kind of distress. For low severity cracks, that is less than half inch wide and which are infrequent, cracks needs to be sealed to prevent entry of moisture into subgrade through the cracks. Further leveling of crack edges. In general, rigid pavement joints will eventually reflect through bituminous overlay without proper surface preparation. For high severity cracks, that is greater than half inch wide and numerous in number, remove and replace the cracked pavement layer with an overlay after proper preparation of the underlying rigid pavements. Thank you.